A change of scenery here for the 2025 Albury Wodonga Ultimate Frisbee Spring League. Hi, Reese Livermore here from Gelbert Park. We're going to be bringing you a lot of Ultimate Frisbee action today. Not just one grand final, not two grand finals, but we've also got the grand final sprint afterwards as well, which will be absolutely fantastic. But the Ultimate Frisbee action will start with the Div 2 grand final, which is Phoenix Spirit up against Discos. Two teams that really love to score, and as a player myself in the Spring League, very hard to play against as they are just so good. So it's no surprise those two teams are in the grand final. I'm going to say Phoenix Spirit in a close one, but it could go either way as both teams really love to score and both teams have some really good athleticism. After that grand final, we've got the Div 1 grand final, which is a double header for Phoenix. Phoenix Rising are up against the undefeated Falcons for the 2025 Div 1 grand final. That will be a colossal battle between two teams that can score really quickly and a nightmare to play against for any other side. Anywhere in the world, I'm calling it now, anywhere in the world. I'm going to have to say, I'm going to go with the Falcons there, but I reckon Phoenix will ride them all the way and give them a really good game. And of course, I've alluded to it earlier, the grand final sprint. Not only do we see some incredible athletes going into that, but we also see some of the most unorthodox, bizarre, and just downright wacky running styles that you're ever likely to see on planet Earth. We're going to bring it all to you today from Gelbert Park. Strap yourselves in for a ride. So here now with Chloe, the captain of the Discos. Chloe, how are you feeling about today, making it in such a great grand final today?
Oh, feeling very excited. It's such an honour to be able to play, yeah. And versing Phoenix Spirit is going to make for an excellent game too.
Yeah, I've got to admit, I said to Jared earlier, I had a feeling it would be you two guys in the grand final. Tell us about the road to the grand final. How have you found this year's Spring League?
Oh, I think it's always excellent. I really like the fact that Albury has brought in ABBA and just really like evening it out between men and women. So I think that's really cool. I think that's really awesome on Albury. But yeah, no, it's been an awesome year and we've been playing for a few years now, us Discos, and yeah, finally in a grand final. It's very exciting.
That's it. Now, you've got the Spirit Phoenix here, who have been a fantastic side all tournament, I believe. They were a bit hard on themselves in the interview, but I feel like they've been really good all season. What's your plan of attack against such a good offensive side?
Yeah, look, we're very close in match. Like, they've won one game against us and we've won another. So I think we're hoping for a bit of win. We seem to flourish in wind. Otherwise, I think playing our game, keeping it slow, trying not to speed up too much, and just thinking before we throw, as silly as that sounds, giving ourselves some time before we throw it, and yeah.
Excellent. Now, I asked this question before, it just sort of came off the top of my head, so bear with me. If there was any other team in Div 2 or even Div 1 that you would have liked to have played the grand final against, if you did have another choice, who would it be and why is it the Mighty Hucks?
Honestly, just going off vibes alone, we played Disc Out for Harambe last week, and it was probably one of the most spirited games that we've played this league. It was just a whole lot of fun. But then in saying that, there's so many other teams that we've just had such a good season with. We'd be happy to play against anyone.
Absolutely. Well, Chloe, good luck for today's grand final. It should be an absolute cracker. That's Chloe from Discos. Thank you for joining us and good luck today.
Thank you.
So I'm here with Casey from Phoenix Spirit, who's going to be participating in the Div 2 grand final. Now, Casey, long road to the grand final. How are you feeling today?
Oh, look, we're pretty stoked to be here today. We had a pretty rough start during the first half of the season. We weren't doing incredible in the ladder sitting wise, but we pulled ourselves together for the second half and we're ready to go in for the grand finals now. Excellent.
You got a bit of a cooler day for it, a little bit of moisture overnight and this morning, and you've got a pretty good opposition in Discos. What's your plan of attack against a team that likes to score in Discos?
We're going to try and keep the play short today, not to panic, slow things down. They're a team who likes to go high and fast, so we're just going to try and cut down their options and slow things down for them because it'll throw them off their game.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Casey. He's the Spirit captain of Phoenix Spirit, and we're looking forward to a really good grand final. Looking fired up. Thank you very much, Casey, and good luck for today.
Pleasure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gelbert Park. This is the first of the two grand finals today. We have the Div 2 grand final just about to happen here. We've got Discos versus Phoenix Spirit. Looks like Discos are on the pool, and Phoenix will have the first crack at the offence. And I'm joined here by Jared. Jared, I know you're playing in Phoenix Rising. How are you feeling about this one?
Yeah, this one should be a pretty good game, Reece. We've got Phoenix Spirit. They've sort of, I guess you could say, they've risen from the ashes as the season's gone and are starting to play some really good ultimate. But then we've just got some really clear, level-headed players on the Disco side. So let's see how experience goes versus our new players.
And there's the pool. Or it might be going out. It's good distance there. It's almost going into my ute. Not too much of a breeze, but just enough where it could make the disc just sort of hover a little bit longer in the air and possibly push it across the ground a little bit.
So we've got
like KC.
KC's bringing it to the brick mark now.
He's been a pretty good handler this year. He's sort of gotten better as the season's gone on. Where's he going? Looking at the flick. No, goes the dump option.
Yeah, got Richard out the back.
Richard's done well there. He ran a fair way to get to that. Going to use the wing a bit. Nice grab. Back across it goes.
Yeah, so for a new team, they're being very patient with the disc, making sure of those passes. And look at that movement.
Yeah, connecting beautifully. That was really well done. Richard out the back again. No one on him. He's got all the time in the world. He'd almost have a coffee before he threw it. Gets it away. To number 44. Oh, nice little underarm flick there. A little bit of an improvisation. There we go. They're moving it up pretty nicely. Have a look at this. Oh, good grab off the bootlaces. And I think we're in for our first score.
Fantastic.
Phoenix Spirit, that is some of the best handling I think I've seen in this spring league,
well,
at least
like
for Div 2.
Got the call saying he may have run into the end zone with the disc, so they're just having a chat about it now.
Oh, okay. It did look close. And if you're new to Ultimate Frisbee and watching it, this is one of the unique things about our wonderful sport. Yep, looks like they're going to...
signalled the score.
Yes, they've signalled a score. This is a really unique thing. There is no umpires or referees. It's spoken out between the two teams. If there's ever a foul or something like that where they thought they might have ran into the end zone rather than been in the end zone, or if the disc has gone out. And I know it's a bit of a bit of an adjustment for people that's coming in from, say, soccer or football, but it's one of the great things about our game. It promotes really great spirit. Yes, it's competitive, but the spirit is always there. And that's a really good start for Phoenix Spirit. That is some of the best connections I've seen for this spring league. And I'll tell you what, if they keep that up, they're going to be an irrepressible force, Jared.
Oh, that's right, and for a new team, just to be so patient with the disc and not rush their throws, it was just, like you said, beautifully executed play by them. And early days, Disco, I think maybe they weren't expecting that.
Didn't look like it. There was a moment there where it really did start to look like a really good offensive play where Richard just had all the time in the world. No one marked up on him. No pressure on the disc handlers there. I think Discos have really got to tighten up with their defence. But they're going to get a go on offence now, so we're going to see what Discos can do. That's the kind of way Discos like to play. There's the pull. Hovers up nicely. So let's see what Discos can do to respond.
Michael, a very experienced handler there.
Yeah, former Mighty Huck. He's found his home with the Discos. A fantastic player.
Keeping Ree out there, number 16 on Disco. She's a former Phoenix player, played on the Spirit team for the last couple of years.
Yeah, she did, yep. Very good leader back there. Oh, gee.
Her with the disc now.
Very good grab there. That disc was very wobbly in the air. Oh, bad luck.
Maybe a fingertip there by Jackson, just getting disorientating the disc a little bit.
Yep. Oh, good reach there. Now let's see what they can do here. Can they build up again the same way they did for the first point?
Speaking to Michael at the start of this game, he was saying that one thing that impressed him about this Phoenix team was they just kept catching the disc. Throws that they thought were going to go to ground, they just kept hanging on to them. So that's really hard to play against.
Your number 44 here, what's her name again, sorry? Oh, bad luck.
Oh, Christo.
Christo, she took one off her bootlaces in the previous point that most people wouldn't have even got to. So absolute testament to what you're saying there, Jared. Handling is fantastic. Just couldn't quite grasp that one. They're going long, the discos, and I don't think it was really on. So
good defensive pressure there by the Phoenix side to force that throw long.
Yep, that's not the way the discos like playing. They do like threading it through, as you've said. They're a very good offensive unit when they connect.
Richard out there now.
So let's see what Phoenix can do deep in their defensive line. It's a nice little flick. Great catch. Christo's been everywhere today.
I think that's Loz there with the disc.
It's a lady one, but it works out. Nice little backhander. They're building pretty nicely, although this one...
Oh, Michael, just nice and calm.
Yep, read it beautifully. That one just hung in the air. That's that breeze, just keeping it in the air for a bit longer than perhaps you want.
Who we got? Jace now, out to Delilah.
Not quite in, but in a good spot here. Just got to be patient. Sometimes a rush of blood can come to the head at this position, right near the end zone. But she's been very patient here. Oh, going to go back to Rory, but just Christo again. She's everywhere. The Energizer Bunny. Against a much taller opponent too. He's got in front and cut that off. That was a dangerous position there. And Phoenix did really well in defence. Once again. Oh, some nice pivoting too. Just going a little high. Just over the top there. Discos don't need to panic here, Jared. They're a good handling side. That's all they need to worry about.
Got Ree moving up there, and here comes the other cut now. Jace out wide.
Oh, now that's on. That's beautiful. Does he stay in? Hard to tell. I don't think so. He's given the disc straight up.
Oh, I think he's signalling score. No, he's out.
Yeah.
Must have just run wide.
Did look a little bit wide, but that was a nice pass. That was a good idea there. Just couldn't quite keep it in the field of play.
Oh, Christo again.
Yeah, leading possession getter on the ground if you're in footy terms. Oh, funny old pass, but it works. Good grab. It's a foul called, I think. Might have just hit the arm as the throws come through. That is a common one. It's got to go back.
And count the disc in.
Yep. Very keen to get going. Discos are defending well. They're keeping it up their end as they talk it out. And it's going to restart. Waste no time. Gets it across.
Richard again with the disc.
It's been handy early too.
Oh, Michael on the mark. Just so strong.
Going for a foot block too. Now can it? A little bit like a rugby union play. Just a bit of a proverbial kick to territory, that one, and then they can reset and hopefully hem the discos in. Hopefully on their perspective.
That's right. I don't mind that play, Reece. Just getting the disc out of your defensive zone and making them work it up again.
Now they're going a stack here, the discos. Let's see how the cuts go.
A little bit of wind blowing from left to right of the screen too, so it could play a bit of a...
And there it is, right on cue, Jared, just as you've said it. That one was a tough throw, but yeah, the wind did affect that one a little bit and pushed it wider. So this is a bit better positioning here for Phoenix.
Oh, Christo.
Christo again.
So I think I got caught watching that time.
40 disposals already.
It's going to match her number on the back of her shirt, I think, by the end of the game.
Yeah, could do. She was a big part of why Phoenix Spirit got on the board early. Chance here. Oh, just goes a little bit long.
I love that. Bit of banner from the sideline. Where's your commitment, Christopher?
Yeah, sometimes the best sledges come from your own teammates. I've been on the end of a few myself this year, so... Just got to wear those as a badge of honour. Anyway, Disco's with it now, deep in their defensive territory.
Yeah, beautiful out pass. To Delilah.
Delilah good on the second grab.
Second effort.
Ooh. I've definitely seen those ones go down before, so really good commitment to just not give up on the disc and grab it. Where's Michael going to go here? It's going long, it's going to curl back around, I think.
Oh, not coming back enough.
That was the idea.
All right, so the disc will come back here where Richard's standing.
Yep.
So Jackson's got to take the disc, he's brought it in.
So that's the other thing about ultimate frisbee. You might see kick for touches where you go where the ball ended out. This one, it goes from where the disc started to go out. So this is pretty good positioning here. Phoenix, they've just got to remember how they scored that first point. Oh, just couldn't quite find the hand on that one. So disc goes with it now, close enough to the centre of the ground. This is good from Discos, just walking it up, nice and calm. There's a bit of a stack there, I'd say about 10-15 metres away. But Phoenix have done really well to, yeah, that was a good defensive play by Phoenix. They really read that stack well and read those cuts well.
See, its stall count was getting up a little bit then, so I think Ree had to release it. Yeah, unfortunately just not quite the best throw to Delilah.
Yeah, you do feel the pressure when that happens, you just got to get it away. Just go again.
Oh, unlucky.
All right, words of encouragement from her teammates.
I think here's the difference. You got Michael walking to the disc, knowing that he can take his time, give his team a few seconds just to take some deep breaths and then start moving.
Yep, exactly right. We'll just hear Ree calling out there for Rhiannon Oates calling out for the cuts. Hang on, something's been called here, I think.
Oh, I think a pick call.
Might have been a pick, yep. So the offensive player sort of runs into the defensive player's spot. In a very nutshelled explanation. So let's see what Michael can do here. Just sort of trapped on this part of the ground. Oh, just couldn't quite get it to hand. Lucy there.
Richard bringing
She's
it in
been really
now.
good this year, very good handler. Not a bad cutter either, so look forward to seeing her get into the game a little bit.
Throw
That's a
down the
beautiful
middle of
pass.
the field.
Have a look at these underarm flicks. Just weird underarm flicks. There's a guy that used to play on our team that did a little bit of that in Rohan.
Ah, Rohan.
Yeah, haven't seen him for a while, but he had those underarm flicks too, naturally. Couldn't do a backhander.
Hey, but
another underarm flick.
if they're working, keep doing them.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, one-handed if you don't mind. What a point.
All right, I think they might let him up now. Well, let him off with taking that one in the end zone. He didn't do a layout earlier and they were heckling a little bit.
Well, he almost caught that one like he was carrying a briefcase on the way to work.
Great work by Powsy.
He's just absolutely just grabbed that one. He's wearing a bucket hat. We might call him buckets with a grab like that. You don't see those catches too often in ultimate frisbee.
Okay, got some fresh legs heading out onto the field now for Phoenix. Got Lloydie making his debut, I think, for the grand final, and Claire as well.
Claire Mitchell, another former Mighty Huck. It's great to see her come out and use her experience and handling ability to aid Phoenix Spirit. And Lloydie, my mate, from the Murray Craze Footy Club, shout out to them. Got a bit of height, he's got some pace.
Oh, got a bit of noise behind us too, Reece. We've got Blackjack playing Mad Panda, and at the moment we're 2-2 on that field.
2-2, wow. Almost need another media team to cover that game too.
And then on the far field we have Dis Out for Harambe versus Holy Knights of Keck, and I can't quite see the score of that one.
Might be discs out for Sander with what they're wearing though, you can't see it, but they are all in elf costumes. And I'll tell you what, if there's a team that can commit to a costume, it's discs out for Harambe.
That's right,
discs
Ricky.
out for Sander now, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Ricky loves to dress up and they've been an absolute stalwart of our club for such a long time.
Absolutely. Now, as I alluded to, this is absolutely a bit of a scenery change as the disc comes in here at Gelbert Park. That's because of our growing league. We needed more space. We love Melrose Park. We love it dearly. But Gelbert Park has been an absolutely fantastic venue for season 2025. I've enjoyed playing here.
That's right, and this is the first year race we've introduced the ABBA rule at our spring league. So that's where you essentially have two. Oh, and
Like
Oatesy
that one back, James Oates.
just pushes that one a little bit too wide. Yeah, so the AWUF rule where you have the gender matching alternates every 2 points. So yeah, it's very exciting that our league's finally got to that level where we almost have a 50-50 representation of our male and female players.
Absolutely. It allows more time on the disc. It means everybody gets a go, which is what we're really trying to foster in the environment here at the Spring League. And of course, Phoenix working it nicely. It looks like they've tightened up a little bit with the man-on-man defence here, Discos. So just trying to put a little bit more pressure on, but Phoenix working through it okay.
I think that was Holly then with that catch. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, that was an unusual grab too.
Howsy again. Look at the movement.
Here's Richard. Where's he going? Probably going to go what? No, he goes through the centre.
To
Couple
Loz.
of options. That's good to see. Multiple options.
Oh, that's it. Christo's back out there.
The go. Give and go. Give and go.
Oh,
that one didn't quite work. Was there a call? Yeah.
Oh, foul.
Self-called foul too, I must say, by Rhiannon Oates.
That's what we love to see in the game of Ultimate, isn't it, Reece?
We love that honesty, and without umpires and things, this is a kind of environment it fosters. Yes, competitive, but absolutely very, very fair. Here's Lloydie with his first touch. Back to Richard, nice dump option. Lloydie comes around for a shortcut. It's Krista again. Has her own Frisbee out there. So does Richard. He's had a fair bit of it.
Loz again back
Loz
in there.
doing well, getting into the game very nicely.
Plenty of movement from Phoenix, but it just goes to show the pressure that Disco are putting on because they're making them just do little passes each time, so they're not making much ground.
Yeah, that's right. Just need to convert it to a score now. With 2-0 now in favour of the Phoenix. Discos won't want this to go out too far. As there's been another call, I couldn't see exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about this one either. Trying to listen in, but maybe a travel?
Potentially.
I think that's Darcy out there too, number 22 for Disco, another Phoenix Spirit player. So moved over to Disco with Ree, so they could play with, Ree's brother Oatsy. Oh, great positioning there by Richard.
Wasn't it?
And who to? Christo. None other than Christo, and now Loz.
Loz gets it, and that's their third score. Discos are going to want to respond here very soon. Just a couple of uncharacteristic errors from the Disco side with their handling, but if there is a side that can, come back and score quickly when they need to, it is Discos. They know how to do it. They've just got to reset, go again. Patience. They've got a chance here. But Phoenix Spirit, they have started really, really well today. As they're just calling their plays, we've got 3-0 here in the Div 2 2025 Albury Wodonga Ultimate Frisbee League Spring Grand Final, or Spring League Grand Final. Words, you know. Pretty good turnout here, people watching. Just taking their time here. It's starting to get warmer, the sun's starting to come out, which means pretty sure any moisture on the field will soon evaporate. The sun's got a bit of sting in it here. Looks like all is in readiness.
Come on, under.
Okay, so Disco's working it up now. Here's James Oates, very good at the long throw, but just needs to stay patient. Nice cut, taken very well. Oh, very nicely done. Rebounding, Christo again. Christo. It's good patience, just holding the disc up. Switches it out, Christo again, guess who? Over to Lloyd, Lloyd does well. There's Casey, back to Christo. Absolutely everywhere. It's going up, but oh yes, he's there. He's absolutely there, and they are looking irrepressible at the moment, Phoenix Spirit. As we see there, 4 through Richard, he deserves one in the end zone. He got a beautiful pass. I thought it might have been going a bit long. Apologies for the footage. But gee, what a really good play there. Once again, very similar to the first point. It's just a very good build-up. Nice linking passes. Christo absolutely everywhere. I think she had about 150 touches in that play alone. Unbelievable effort. As we're seeing a bit of a swap around now on the benches. And Disco's looking in trouble early here in the first half.
Oh, what an intercept there by Christo.
That was unbelievable, that.
Wow.
Came out from the clouds.
I think we've got, looks like Disco have probably called a timeout, so definitely a strategic timeout to just have a chat to their team, tell them to take it calm, all right, it's just another game. And yeah, and I suppose a tough chat in that circle now, isn't it, Reece? Like, what are they going to do to stop the momentum of this Phoenix side?
It looks like what Phoenix are doing is very good in defence. They're putting pressure on who they've identified as a very good handlers in Discos, really putting the pressure on those throws, and they're really marking up really well on those cutting in as well. So there's really no easy possessions for Discos, where I just think the difference between the two sides, Phoenix Spirits are much more proactive on the disc and around the disc. So it's not just the handlers wanting to handle, the cuts are energetic, they're active, and they're finding the space really, really well here. And the Discos just need to understand how to handle that. And they absolutely can. Their best Frisbee is definitely good enough to get them back into this. But that's exactly what their doctor's going to order now, their best Frisbee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the conditions are improving now. The sun's coming out, it's going to dry up the ground a little bit more, and the disc is going to be just that little bit easier to catch from here on in.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's really hampered the Phoenix side too much. Discos have had some nice movement as well. They've just got to capitalise on what they're doing. Phoenix just starting to find a way through the defence, and yeah, the sun has got some kick in it. And what would Phoenix be saying? They'd be pretty chuffed with this start for sure. What do you reckon they'll be saying? Just keep calm. We've still got another half and a bit to play.
Yeah, that's right. Everything they're doing now is working beautifully for them, so I don't think they need to make too many changes. Looks like they're giving the Disco handlers a bit of movement to swing, so Oatsy and somebody else, but they're downfield. What would you say? Like, their downfield pressure, they're not letting them get that throw downfield. So
yeah, the cutters are not finding any spots, are they? No freebies given away by Phoenix.
That's right. So no. So I think from Disco's perspective, are we thinking they need to have their cutters a bit more movement when they've got possession, or
I think even potentially a third handler might be a go to try and
spread this field.
Yeah, try and spread it. Phoenix are forcing them probably a little bit narrow. The times they have tried to go wide, there's really been no one there. So maybe a third handler. They have tried the stack a couple of times, but hasn't really worked. Phoenix have read it really nicely. In fact, I'd keep it pretty simple. Don't worry about the stacks. Let's just create movement, create width in the ground. And let's see if you can work the ground from maybe the wings a little bit more if your Discos. Just got to keep calm.
All right, so game time's been going for 24 minutes currently. So yeah, still plenty of time to go. So Disco's not out of this yet, but they definitely do need to start getting some scoreboard pressure.
Well, I need the next one. There's no doubt about that. They do not want to go into the halftime break scoreless. Bit of a breeze, bit gusty here, isn't it, Jared? It's it dies off and then comes back again, so it can be hard to sort of know exactly what to do when.
That's right. Well, it looks like we've got Bill with the disc, and he'll be throwing it into the wind. So yeah, the wind is blowing from left to right. So the right side of our screen is definitely the better scoring end. But at the moment, Phoenix, it doesn't really matter which end they're going.
No, scoring from both ends, and that's a problem.
Not a bad throw in the end,
no.
right on the sideline. And here we have Reece. They do have 3 handlers back there by the looks of it.
Yep, I reckon that just might open the ground up just a little bit. Cutters are still a bit stagnant. There's one cut and then nobody else really cuts.
And Jackson just gets a sneaky left hand in there for that block.
Yep, beautiful. But the long cutters here, they've got to identify that and come in a little bit, Jared. The first cut was on and then there was nothing really after that. There was no second options. That one just hovers in the air. Anyone's disc. Great defence by Discos. Michael back there. Think they're going to go long? Yes, they are. That's a good play. Can he get there? Not quite. Oh, good effort by the big man.
Sensational bid. And again, I don't mind it because Phoenix now have to work it all the way back up from their defence. With the wind working into the wind. So it just takes one mistake.
Yep. Oh, Christo again with a second effort. Not giving up on it.
Christo and Loz, so these guys have got a nice netball background, so that's where all their short passes are coming from, Reece.
Yep, and Collie Mills looks pretty good there too, just getting into the good positions as well, so got a lot to think about. There might have been a little hand on that, but it still goes.
No, a travel call's been made, so Loz just took a step with her pivot foot, so it does need to be stationary.
That's right. So a bit like netball, any kind of double-footed movement when you're throwing it will be called a travel. Usually just means it goes back to the handler. I was guilty of that a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, it's all these little rules that, players just have to pick up throughout the season. And, someone as experienced as Michael is going to make that call just to, I guess, one, to teach the players how to do it properly, but then to give them a little bit of a chance to slow down and give Disco a chance to reset.
Exactly. And I'll harp on about it, but the spirit's really good. Bit of a laugh, bit of a chat going on there. So that's all good. It looks like play's about to commence.
All right, Loz with the disc.
Shay, good cut. Another former mighty huck. Back to Billy. Where's he going to go there? Casey was on. Couple of options. That's better by Discos. Oh, though, that is really nicely done. That was a
quality throw, Bill.
How's he? Buckets. Goes back to Mills. Oh, that's beautiful. That was a great throw, and Christo in a really good position. Danger signs here for Discos as they work it up. There's Loz. Nope, there's another call. Is that another travel call, Jared? I didn't quite see that myself.
I'm not quite sure. Could be a pick. Oh, the disc looks like it's coming back. Yeah, not sure what that one was, Reece.
Yeah, okay. Maybe a bit of contact. I don't know. Well, it's coming back to Mills anyway, so
we've got quite a few players on both teams who have played in other teams throughout this, I suppose, our Albury Wodonga League. Salary caps must be pretty good for these sides then.
I think so. Yeah, I might have to look into the Falcons a little bit with the salary cap. Oh, keeps it in though, not quite.
He's towed that beautifully.
Oh, no. Yep. I stand corrected, yeah. Caught that beautifully. I thought it might have gone out. Here's Casey, spirit captain.
Oh, a bit high.
Good grab.
What elevation from Hull. Oh, and who else? It's Christo.
Sensational stuff, and there's point number 5 for Phoenix.
And that takes us to half-time right now.
Look, I've got to say, that wasn't too bad by... Look, Phoenix scored, but Disco looked a lot better in that one. Just with the disc. Gee, Christo, absolute MVP right now, just about. But what I like too about Phoenix at the moment, it doesn't look like it's just up to a few players. Yes, there's a few players getting a lot of it, but everyone's playing a role really, really well. What I saw that I think Discos can improve on, Jared, in that second half, is just that cutting just wasn't right. There'd be one cutter coming in short, but then the long cuts, they were just stationary. You got to move. You got to keep moving.
That's right.
There was 2 out long in that last particular one that I'm talking about. Get one in. Just communicate with each other. Say, I'll go in, or you go in. Whoever's in the best spot, just create that point of difference. Create multiple options, because right now it's just one and done, and it's not working. Where Phoenix, you could see they've got 2 or 3 options pretty much every time the handler's got the disc. So there's another little bit of a difference there, Jared.
Lovely, all right, and we might pause there for a quick halftime break. We'll see you back in the second half.
All right, welcome back to the Div 2 Grand Final. Through the magic of editing, you won't have to wait through the halftime break. This will be a blink of an eye for you. So wherever you're watching this, I hope you're enjoying the Grand Final coverage. Right now, we've got Div 2 Grand Final, Phoenix Spirit. They lead 5-0 against Discos. So this is the half that Discos have really got to try. Time is a little bit against them, Jared.
That's right, yeah. How far? We're 37 minutes into the game and games go for 55. So... yeah, it's definitely against them, but not impossible.
Not impossible. They've just got to remember what got them there in the first place, Jared. They've just got to remember that they've got amazing handlers. They do know how to cut well. They've just been a little bit stagnant for some reason today. Maybe with the drying out of the field, maybe we'll see a little bit more activity from them in the second half.
Yeah, haven't seen a lot of Michael and Oatsy link up yet, so I wonder if that's going to be the spark that Disco need with those two making some connections.
Yeah, could well be. I know Rhea Oates has also tried her guts out. She's been fantastic, just trying to direct and getting involved, but yeah, it's just needing a bit more from the cutters. But yeah, you could be right there.
Oh, and look at this roll.
Look, that roll's handy. They pick it up and they're going straight away. Here's James Oates. Hasn't had a lot of it in the first half, but he's definitely good enough. Look at that, beautiful layoff. Good give and go there. That's better. Oh. It just doesn't quite go to hand. I think that was Lucy out there, number 5. Just couldn't quite track that one down.
But much better movement by Disco then. So they had a lot more people moving on the marks and
exactly right,
creating space. So giving them their handlers a bit more opportunity or a few more options. Sorry.
Absolutely, a lot more proactive. Let's see. There's Christo basically picking up where she left off. Same with Richard. Gee, I'll tell you what, Loz has been handy too, hasn't she?
Oh, very much so. And that lovely little backhand throw down under hole.
She got into the game as it wore on as well.
We've got Claire back here as a handler. Is she going to sneak down and try and get a point herself?
Looks like it.
Lovely throw into the middle. Powley over to Jackson. If Hole, is she going to run down into that end zone? She does, just out of it.
And they're in.
Here we go.
It might be Loz getting her second.
Fantastic play there by Falcons, I was going to say.
Whoa,
fantastic play there by Phoenix.
Hopefully that's not an omen. Oof.
No, we will see.
Freudian slip.
We'll see Falcons in our Div 1 Grand Final against the other Phoenix team, so a bit of a slip there.
Yeah, it's all right. And Jared here, who's doing the commentary as well and filming, because I can't film. I'm no Spielberg, but he'll be in Phoenix Rising, so I definitely wish you all the very best for that game, Jared.
Thank you very much, mate. But yeah, we're sitting here now at 6-0. So Phoenix Spirit, very comfortable at the moment.
Yeah.
With 15 minutes of playtime left.
Yeah, this is getting pretty bad for Discos, unfortunately. I was thinking it would be a close one. They're pretty similar players at times. They're pretty similar teams in terms of how they go about it. The man of many talents is Jared. He's also doing the scoreboard right here next to me. I could probably almost do that, but you know.
No, all good. Oh, we've got Berto here from Justice. He said he'll jump in and give us a hand.
Beautiful, thank you, Berto. Love ya.
Probably one of my favourite Justice players, I'd say. Most attractive, anyway.
Definitely.
All right, who we got? Hole with the disc now, ready for the pull. Yep. So it looks like this is our second female point in a row now.
Looks like it. So the female point means there's 4 girls and 3 guys on the field, and we love this rule. This is definitely here to stay. Gets everybody involved. The last thing you want to do is just be a number on the field not getting the disc, and this is what stops that from happening.
So that's a great pull to start this point. So
yeah,
into the wind.
Breeze just picked up as she threw that too, as she pulled that. So yeah.
All right, it looks like they want a long one. Oatsy's moved. Here's Michael. Is this the spark they need?
Oatsy's a good grab.
Oh, Jackson.
Well read by Jackson in the end zone. That wasn't bad. I don't mind Discos chancing their own. Well, they've really got to throw the kitchen sink at it now, don't they? Richard had a bit of ground to cover for that one. but gets there very nicely.
Oh, and look at the
Nice
movement
through.
by the Phoenix side here.
Yeah, how good's that?
Oh, a bit of a 50-50 throw, but Powley's read it lovely.
Plenty of space there.
Oh, and look at Loz, just doing what she does to lose her player. That's that netball
Oh,
background.
Mills couldn't quite grasp that. Here's a chance for the Discos to hit the scoreboard now. Oh, I thought Michael might hand it now. Is this a call or
No, so I think they're letting Chloe go and pick up the disc, and we've got
Captain
both.
Chloe?
Michael's down in the end zone. Oatsy's hanging back, so I wonder if it's going to be a reverse now with Oatsy making that throw.
Oh, could well be. He's got the long throw in him too.
Oh,
There
he's
it goes.
looking for Michael.
Oh, good grab, and they're
there
on the
it
board,
is.
Discos.
And that's what Disco's been missing, that link up between those two players just there.
Gee, I'll tell you what, it's not usual where you see the handlers also very good in the end zone, but yeah, he just covered, he read that well and got some airtime there on the jump.
Definitely a bit of a unicorn, Michael. He can move quite well for a big guy and reads the disc beautifully and loves a bit of a layout in the end zone too if given the opportunity.
Yeah, he can do it. Deceptively quick, actually. Deceptively quick. What have we got behind us? What's the score behind us there as we're just resetting?
6-5. I'll just see who.
It's a close one between Blackjack and Mad Panda.
Blackjack is winning.
Blackjack is winning 6-5 against Mad Panda. That would have been a good game to cover as well, but we're covering the grand finals today. As wonderful as those two teams are.
Right, so Blackjack. All right, 6-5 against Panda.
Wow.
Whoops, 7-5 now.
7-5. Blackjack just scored against Mad Panda. I feel like the radio coverage of the Ovens and Murray football here, where you sort of cross over to the grounds real quick. By that I mean just check the website real quick, what the score is around the grounds.
Yeah, we're working up to that. We'll get there eventually.
Yeah. Once we start salary capping some of those teams, we might have more of a media budget.
I think we might have to check on Phoenix Spirit. How have they been able to do what they've done this season?
Well, I think Phoenix Spirit are the Moneyball side. I've never seen Lloydie play Ultimate before. I mean, he hasn't had a lot to do out there today. He hasn't been out on the ground a lot, but a lot of these players, they've been really good finds for you, Jared. Has that gone out?
I think they're just trying to work out, did it go out on the full? Or did it roll out? So if it rolled out, they've got to take it from the sideline.
Correct, yep. Looks like that's exactly what they're doing. So, disc back into play.
So great pull there by Michael.
It was, wasn't it?
We got Buckets.
Yes, Buckets with it now.
Oh, we've got a
Buckets
bit of
by
a
fashion, Buckets by the way he plays.
Disco coming out with the zone defence now.
Oh, a bit of contact in the middle there on Loz. Another call, mate. There's been a few calls in this game, Jared.
It has, but every single time they've talked it through quite quickly.
Exactly. And within good spirit. Oh, gee, that was a low one there. Seen those ones drop the floor, but Richard all over it.
Oh, see Richard just open up the wall then by the Disco side.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, Bill had a bit to do. There's Buckets out in front. Look at that. I love the way he gets his arms at the longest point. So there's absolutely no chance for the defenders. Billy does well, recovers nicely against an experienced Michael. Mills with it now. Now they're on here. Here's Casey. Casey, the guess who?
Christo.
Loz also has had a bit of it. This is really good movement from a really tough position in defence. Now they're not far from the end zone.
Oh,
They're
and
just
here we
spreading
go.
now.
There's Richard.
He's by himself. Is it there? No. Might have been a fraction too big, that one, but the way they turned defence into attack was frighteningly quick.
If I was Bill, then I would have called out a receiver error on that one. Put the pressure back on Richard.
Yep, fair enough. They might have just done yet.
Whoever wants to jump in
So Jared's just about to jump out here as he's about to warm up. Disco's hemmed in defence. That's a nice, well, it's a good idea to switch across. Michael covers it nicely. It was a tough one. I reckon Billy might have called a foul on himself if that had gone to ground. As I say, thank you to Jared and good luck to him in his game against the Falcons. Got Tommy on the camera now as Mills works it up. This is better defence by Discos, forcing the dump. There we go. They're going across now to Casey. Casey flicks it back. Oh, Loz puts it to ground. Maybe spent that one before she had it. A chance here for Discos to try and get their second point of the game. Oh, gee, it's not long now. Only about 7 or 8 minutes left in this game. Oates with it now. An experienced campaigner. That's a good throw. Here we go. Chance here for Discos. That's a nice throw. Oh, what a defensive play. That was brilliant. I think that was Loz again. She's just been everywhere in this half. Buckets with it now. Goes back to Billy. Billy looks to Mills. This is really good movement once again from Phoenix Spirit. And Christo, guess who, for her 100th touch of the disc. Back to Buckets. Scored a brilliant point in that first half there. Billy to Mills. Nice little backhander there to Christo. Lays it over the top. Billy's got some ground to make. Great effort. Couldn't quite get there. And a couple of experienced campaigners combined in Oates and Michael.
1, 2, 3.
Just trying to get some movement happening here. This is better. There's Oates. Might have been Chloe with the disc actually over here. Oates just directing traffic. Here's a chance. And they are in for their second point. That was really good play there by the Discos. They needed to get that movement happening, and that was probably the most proactive they've been on a point. Fantastic work by Discos. As they get their second one in. Michael and Chloe, I think it was, combining here. Not Oates, but Oates, the cutter in the middle of the ground there, directing traffic beautifully. And that was really good movement. Pretty high energy point, that one. Changeovers on both sides being made. In fact, there might have been a timeout called. Which isn't bad, just to catch the breath and see what they could do. This could go close to being the last point, depending on how long it could go for. Get 2 minutes for a timeout break. Discos are going to be pretty happy with that half. They've got a couple on the board now. So Discos taking the ground. Was not a bad timeout to call there, just to get the breath back. Pretty high energy point. Few turnovers in between. Phoenix Spirit have been absolutely fantastic today. Christo's going to have some plastic poisoning with the amount of the disc that she's had today. A couple of scores. She's been in absolutely everything, but this Phoenix Spirit side has been absolutely fantastic right across their lines. Everybody has contributed. Discos will be on the pool. This could potentially be the last point. It's only got 4 minutes or so to go. 10:51 as it stands on my watch. So they won't win it, but can Discos make a really good finish here in the Div 2 Grand Final? We hope you've enjoyed the action here from Gilbert Park here in Lavington. James Oates looks like he's going to be on the pool. No. As I say that, he's made a liar out of it. He's giving it back to Michael. Either of those guys. Is it Michael? No, it's not. It's going back to James Oates. Well, you can't do that. Bit of warning. So there's the pull from James Oates with the wind. Oh, funny old kick there from Loz. And there's Buckets with it now. Buckets to Loz. Oh, a bit of a flamenco stance as she throws that one. Nice little flick there by, once again, Christo on the wing here. Now they're trying a zone here, Discos. Trying to hem them in. Maybe force a turnover. But don't look too rattled here, Phoenix. Loz goes back to the dump, which is Buckets. This is Powley. Richard's across. Casey's there as well. So there's the multiple options that we're talking about, not just one and done. Now they're out here. Oh no, that disc just curls away. The wind took that one last minute. And perhaps the last chance here for the Discos. Forcing the sideline. Oh gee, nearly got there, Christo. Nice little flick there, a chance. Oh, good defence by Casey. Is it a call? Nah, looks all right. So Phoenix, with a couple of minutes to go, can they get another one on the board? Claire making a short cut there, down the wing. Tight zone here by Discos. But Phoenix, once again, not too rattled by it. But I love the way the Discos have been very much more proactive in this half. They've stopped the quick scoring. They've managed to pull back a couple themselves, so they could be well happy with the second half, even though the game probably doesn't go their way. Richard with it now. They're just patient, just holding on to it. They really don't need to go here too hard. Just patience on the disc, and that's what they're showing nicely here. Christo again, nice little flick. Trying to crash that zone. They're running between the ones on the mark. Now they swing it across. Chance, it opens up here on the wing. Oh, it hovers. It hovers. Here's a real chance here for Disco. Couldn't quite bring that one to hand. Powley. Ah, good defence. They're hemming it in. My gosh, there'd only be less than a minute to go now. And Phoenix Spirit really don't have to do anything too drastic. Just hold on to the disc, control it. Disco's going with the zone again. And it's done pretty well with it. Phoenix up to the task here. Just patience with it. There's a crash there from, once again, it's Christo. Probably a 300, 400th possession of the disc. Goes back, I think this is KC with it. The siren goes, and that is it. That is the Div 2 2025 Grand Final. Congratulations to Phoenix Spirit. They come away 6-2 winners. Also congratulations to Discos on a fantastic season. Couldn't quite do it today, but take nothing away from them this season. They've been fantastic. But today, it's a Phoenix Spirit. It's a Phoenix rising from the ashes from their start early on in this tournament to now. This has been a real good effort from that team, and they have played probably one of their very best games today. Peaked at the right time. Congratulations once again to Phoenix Spirit.